Greetings and salutations, this is Jason Silverain, and once more I'm returning to Detective Butler, Maiden Voyage Murder. Now I will say it's not a terrible game, but to be honest, the writing is something to be desired a little bit, and it is a bit cringeworthy to sit through, and it just feels like whoever's written this doesn't really know how a cruise works in real life. Everything just doesn't quite seem right. It's kind of messing with my suspension of disbelief. There we go, there's the term. Wow, they actually made a custom background. Probably dead in the elevator is my guess, and the reason that Jack didn't want us going in that back room is because his dad was in there. You know, you do think that, considering it's a cruise, there would be nighttime activities, or at least like a bar room that doesn't close till like 1 AM in the morning. Children's card games! Well, not so secretly now. Yeah, it's unlikely to have a deck with him right now and then. That's kind of cute. I'm actually really liking her. Which is a bit unfair against an amateur. Okay, that's kind of a cool boss thing. Well, surely if you do it as part of a team-building exercise, that's fair. Not necessarily, depending what it is. Okay, I have to check this journal update. There we go. Ooh, the game does lag every so often. So... slight update there. Okay, she was not at the bar at 2 PM. That's probably a good thing to note down. Well, technically it is noted down. Okay. Now that's just a bit mean. But there is a thing about people having to look busy in certain lines of work where they've got quite a lot of downtime between workloads. And it should just be acknowledged that, yes, if things are a little quiet, then find alternative things for these people to do, or don't mind them, you know, relaxing. Wait, does she even have pockets? She doesn't have pockets. That's just beginner's luck, surely. Yeah, it's beginner's luck. I wonder what time they were supposed to meet up then. What's an insurance company? It's not nice work. Well, if he's good at the job, then, you know, why knock him? Ooh, harsh. Well, that's because he's like an overbearing asshole who like undermines everything you do. and he thinks he's funny about it, but it's actually kind of insulting. Though, to be honest, the main character has grown up a little bit and is now a little less frustrating. Though I'm also kind of glad that the game isn't currently rubbing in my face all the time just how rich and extravagant and this guy is trying to show off all the time. I guess he's trying to show off to his kid, look, I can do all these things, aren't I an awesome dad? But it just gets obnoxious. Well, that's a bad thing. An employee should tell you the truth and what's going on. You don't want yes men or ladies. And someone you knew, or you're just becoming friends kind of with, acquaintances probably more likely, got injured during it. Well, it's already been mentioned to him that there's a game room. Ah. Oh, wait, not to distract the game. No, describe the game room. That's just skimmed over. That's like a nice little building scene where you could just like actually give us a bit more description of what's on the ship. It keeps doing this. It keeps mentioning something and then just skimming over it, and but yet throwing lots of unimportant stuff on our face. So let's continue. Yes, what kind of game? Arcade games, I'm assuming? It's been alright. I've got a feeling that he's the murderer, you know, he might have fought with... Actually, I need to check how old he is. Okay, journal. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look at Jack. He's 25, which means... what? No, guys, he's 50. Now, where is he? Donald, you're only 63. Was he potentially on the cruise? Maybe they're supposed to know each other, but I imagine that they may have a grudge. I don't know. I've just got a feeling that he's going to be the murderer. So let's save and then continue. So I was trying to look at the ages there and see if our main character's father was old enough to actually be on that cruise that got the thing shut down. Or maybe he got into a fight with the gangs that Jack was a member of, but their age difference is 25 years. Considering there's like bodyguards all over the ship, you'd think they'd ask where he is. He's been missing the whole day. And I'm surprised he's not gone back and checked on Butler. Okay, the walkie-talkie thing's going to be a slight clue or a detail I would note down, knowing this is going to be a murder mystery. See, why wouldn't you ask one of the ship's captain to put out a tannoy? That's one of the fun things that's really bugged me. It's something that should have been done hours ago. If he's missed like 2 or 3 of his points, just put a tannoy out for him. If he doesn't have a tannoy system, then you inform the guards, or just ask if the crew could keep an eye out for him. Oh, totally called it. Dead bodies in the elevator. Tried to make it, and then build up the ghost story, and then assault Butler. So it looks like a haunt killing, which is a stupid thing, and the police won't believe it. And dead body? Called it. So obvious. Oh, I thought it was just gonna close. I guess he caught it. grab the sodding walkie-talkie and call the goddamn guards! He didn't quite understand his. Yes, very dramatic. I get the point. But he's sort of gaslighting himself. His dad was a bit of an asshole. I should point out that keycard's on top of the blood. So whoever murdered him, put him in the elevator, took his keycard, put the elevator key in the room, and then came back. Wait a minute, how did he get... There's got to be more than one elevator key. Or jammed the door, came back, opened up the elevator, tossed the keycard back in, then went in, threw the key on the bed, closed the door, and moved whatever they were using to jam the door. There we go. Now it does make sense. There's been a bloody murder. Yeah, look at that. That's on top of the blood. Guess who died? It's a fair achievement. Okay, Detective Butler's returned. Chapter 5. And I'm leaving it here, and we'll continue this next time.